Okay, so some more endurance tips for opera singers. This comes from a lecture that I give to conservatory students. Today we're talking about using an acoustic space to your advantage. So a lot of the time you may think that in projecting your voice as much as possible and that factoring into your endurance, that you would want to stand downstage as often as possible, and that is not necessarily true. Now this obviously depends on the space that you're singing, but for most theatres they have what's called a proscenium arch. If you don't know what proscenium arch is, just do a quick Google image search and you'll know exactly then what I'm talking about. Now what a proscenium arch does is it funnels the sound on stage into the auditorium. If you're aware of where you're standing in reference to this arch, you can either be standing a little bit more upstage, or you can even be kind of directing your voice into the arch, depending on the architecture, but you can use that as a reflection for your voice for it to go into the theatre. But one of the big takeaways is that hard surfaces are your friends. So if you're looking out into the theatre, you're going to have an easier time if you direct your voice to, say, the balconies, the hard surface of the balconies, rather than singing directly at people, squishy people who are going to absorb your sound.